Om Shanti. The magic of blessings. Today is Sunday, 4th of February 2018. Today's blessing is, may you be an embodiment of easy success by serving through your words and thoughts at the same time. To serve with the power of your thoughts at the same time as serving through words is the powerful final service. When you have the combined form of serving through thoughts and also serving through words, there will be easy success which will bring about double results. There are those who serve through words, but all of those who look after things or are engaged in other matters have to serve with their minds. The atmosphere becomes Yogyukta through this. Let each one feel, I have to serve, and the atmosphere will then become powerful and there will be double service. So Baba is talking about two different types of services. First, service through words, and second, service through thoughts. So these are the two types of services. Which is more powerful? Both are powerful. When Baba is saying that when you serve through thoughts and your service through words is combined with service through thoughts, that is powerful double service. So one is yoga and another is to give speeches, to deliver lecture, to give classes. Both things are important. Because when you have to speak, when you have to give a class, when you have to relate this knowledge, you unconsciously churn that topic. You start thinking about it. Otherwise you would not have thought about it anytime. But the moment you are given some topic, the moment you have something to discuss or to tell others or to explain others, unconsciously you start thinking about it, churning about it, you start exploring that topic, you go to different people, you go to all the raw material, you try, Google it, search it, scan it, everywhere you start, your mind gets obsessed or occupied with that one thought, that one topic, that one thing, and that itself elevates your stage. Otherwise the mind tries to drift to all the lower things, all the wasteful things. The moment you are given some task, the moment Lakshya is there in life, some aim, object for that day, for 6 hours. So automatically those 6 hours of yours get elevated. So that is why always take one topic and start thinking about it. Always think of different topics. Always try to think, if you see this table, just as Baba says, this your mastak, your forehead is a table, and you close all the files which are there on your table. So start thinking on, when you see the table, try to spiritualize everything that you see with your eyes. Try to convert everything into spiritual thing. So that makes the churning powerful. So one is serving through words. Take up topics. The moment you see tree, think of what is spiritual tree. The moment you see a way, think of what is spiritual road. The moment you see atmosphere, think of how to make atmosphere powerful. So in this manner, speaking, though it's not a very powerful thing than the mental service, but still words have a lot of powers. Words have power to move the world. A journalist's pen, one stroke, it brings revolution. All the revolution that happened in the world, all the greatest speakers, all the greatest men in the world, they were great speakers. They were great writers. So, speaking is an art. So, talking is an art. Master this art. Churning is an art. Master this art. Thinking is an art. Master this art. Meditating is an art. Master this art. Reflection is an art. Master this art. Contemplating is an art. Master this art. So the more you think, the more you contemplate, the more you churn, the more you master that topic, the more you can make that topic your own. And the only thing which you make your own, then only you can tell that thing to others. So there is a double service in speaking, in speeches, in lectures. One, serving oneself, and another, serving others. Because you cannot tell others to get up at Amrit Vela and yourself you are not getting up. Your heart will bite you, your conscience will bite you if you do that. So, whether you like it or not, you start doing it. Suppose A person who never does Amrit Vela and he has heard 100 lectures on Amrit Vela but nothing works. But now tell him that you have to give a talk on Amrit Vela. So automatically for 7 days somehow he has to get up. Because otherwise he will feel that my talk is not going to make any impression. Because unless and until the power of dharana is there, you can't make impact on others. So speaking is very important. So one is service through words. But alone words is not enough. You can become a fluent speaker, that is not a problem. But that doesn't mean that everybody would start doing that what you have spoken. Because if you don't possess the power of dharana within, your words would be empty words. They will fall on deaf ears. So that is why you have to do mental service also. Service through thoughts. Service through sankalpa. So do double service. Whatever service you do throughout the day, you have to do that service at Amrit Vela also. If you have to give knowledge to one soul, half of that 7-day course should be done in the subtle world. If you have to give any speech, give the speech first in the subtle world and then give down on this gross world. So 2 things always. In the similar manner, any service you have, like you have to explain knowledge, you have to see patients, there are people from medical field. So take 2 rounds, 1 round at Amrit Vela and 1 gross round. See patient twice, 1 at Amrit Vela and then throughout the day. 1 emerge souls whom you have to give 7-day course in the morning and then again throughout the day. 1, if you have to take few people for touring around the Mount Abu, first do that at Amrit Vela and then in the gross world. So everything you have to do twice. Whatever you do throughout the day, do that at Amrit Vela. If you are doing some service and in that service you have to interact with many people, first interact with them in subtle world and then at gross level. So there are 2 services. Services through words, through thoughts. And these 2 things should combine together. Thoughts and words. These 2 things should combine together. And then the result would be miraculous. Then Baba said you will have double service. That will be the service of fast track service. Just as you have fast track courts, immediate decisions. Here, fast track service. Immediate service. Baba says is Vihanga Marg. It's like bird. That sort of service. Very fast service. So you have to combine these 2 together. And one more thing. Actions. It's not that you thought very nicely about people, you gave sakash and you spoke very good knowledge. But they see you in action, you are not good. You just now gave a class on power of tolerance. And the very next moment you are intolerant, getting anxious and scolding somebody. Just now you spoke on power of silence. But whole day you are so much verbose. So people may feel. So all the 3 things together. Thoughts, words and deeds. Mansa, Vacha and Karmana. These 3 things should combine together. And then that will give rise to powerful service. So today's blessing is this. When you have combined form of serving through your thoughts and also serving through your words, there will be an easy success. And that will bring about double results. Baba always likes double result. Double log, double hospitality in today's Avyakta Murli. 2 times he used the word double. Double lock and double hospitality. So here he is saying double results. There are few who serve through words, but all of those who look after things or are engaged in other matters have to serve with their mind. See, this is the Murli of 1983. If you remember, recently this was Avyakta Murli of Sunday, few months back, and where there was a conference about to happen, or had happened I think, in Om Shanti Bhavan, the first conference. There were some who were doing speeches, giving speeches. But there were only few who can give speeches. What about others? Baba said those who are engaged in other matters, they have to serve with the mind. Why? Because the atmosphere should become Yogyukta. Because Dr. Robert Muller and so many international personalities were coming. For the first time in Mount Abu, there was no space. They took residents. They were given accommodation in the hotels outside. So that time Baba said, for other sevadharis, not for speakers, but other sevadharis, they have to engage in other matters, have to serve with their mind, and because you have to make the atmosphere yog-yukta. Let everyone feel, not only the speakers, not only the one who are sitting on the stage and dais and rattling off speeches, but all those others, they should feel, I have to serve, and the atmosphere will become powerful, and then there will be double service. So this is a Murli of that period, 1983. Okay. So today, remember two things. We have to serve through words and serve through thoughts. Be a master in both. Om Shanti.